You know, one of the top reasons why businesses, especially contracting businesses, fail is because we don't have any cash management system in place. We fly by the seat of our pants. We use what's called, or what I call, checkbook accounting or app accounting. You look up your account, see if there's money in there, and you move forward. And then a couple of days or weeks later, you go to pay a bill and the money's not there. Or worse yet, at the end of the year, your accountant says, hey, congratulations, you only owe $23,000. And you're looking at yourself saying, but wait a minute, how's that possible? I only have $5,000 in all my accounts. Something doesn't make sense here. And he can go back through and tell you exactly what it is. But for me, I wanted to find a system that works for me. And so I found Profit First, and I think you'll find it extremely simple and easy to use once you get the hang of it. So what is Profit First? Well, in the accounting world, they take all your income, they subtract your expenses, and what's left is your profit. All your blood, sweat, and tears comes down to the scraps at the end of the job. What we believe in, and what Mike Michalowicz, who came up with this and wrote the book called Profit First, came up with, is that you take your profits first so that way you actually have profits. Now, if you're setting aside money, I'm just going to say this right up front here. If you're setting aside money and then you're reinvesting, quote unquote, your profits into your business, you really don't have profits. You have poor cash flow, plain and simple. And usually that comes with a bad cash flow system. It also comes with a bad budget. We'll work on that probably next time. But right now we're going to talk about what is Profit First. And it's a system that acts the way most entrepreneurs think. Right? It's making sure that you get paid what you deserve. It's simple. It's easy to put in place. And you can pay your taxes on time. No more borrowing money. No more stressing out. No more freaking out. And so here's how it works. It's really simple. At your current bank account or your current bank, you open up 3 accounts. Your OpEx account, one that's called a profit, and I call it a sweeping account, a taxes account, and then in a totally different bank or credit union, you want to open up a profit account and a taxes account. So let's see how this works here. All right, so the first thing you're going to do when you get your income, you get a check from somebody, is you're going to first take out all the costs of goods sold. Anything that it gets attached to that job, whether it's a helper's labor, your labor, the mechanic's labor, any materials. We're going to look at a generator in a minute, the generator itself, the whip, the disconnect, the panel, the gas piping, whatever it takes to put that together. Subcontractors, they all come out of the amount of money. And then what's left, Mike calls real income or real money. And then you're going to split out your profit, your taxes, and that's all based on that money, and the owner's compensation. And then the rest, whatever's left over, goes to pay your other bills, your light, your electric, your gas, your sewer, your housing, or your warehousing, I should say, gas, whatever it is, comes out of what's left. So let's look at this chart real quick. So this chart shows the real revenue and the percentages based on what the real revenue is. So let's say you're making real revenue, you're making a 50% net profit, gross margin, I should say, 50% gross margin, and you make almost $1 million a year. So let's look at column B for this example. Column B, your real revenue is 100%. So let's say you're making $500,000. You would put 10% in profit. Your owner's pay would be 35% of that. The taxes would be 15%, and that leaves you with 40% to pay the bills. If you look at the cost to consumer, let's say you did a generator and it was $15,000. And the cost of all the labor, all the materials, all in to get that job done at the customers was 50% margin, so that's $7,500. So your real revenue would then be $7,500. Now, going by that 250 to 500, the profit will be 10% or $750 taken out and put into that profit account. The owner's comp will be $2,625. That's to you, the owner. Taxes, we're going to take $1,125 and put that in the tax account. And that leaves you with $3,000 to pay the rest of the bills from this particular job. Now, on the 15th and the 25th of the month, you're going to take the profit and the taxes, and you're going to sweep it over into the other account, the other bank. So that way it's out of sight, out of mind. At the end of the quarter, you're going to take that money and pay your taxes, and then you're going to go ahead and take half of the profit for you as a disbursement. So now you're getting whatever is in there, half of that comes to you on top of your owner's compensation. If this makes sense to you, I highly recommend you do it. Get the book. We can help you through our Business Growth Made Simple. And yeah, we look forward to helping you out. If you have any questions, there should be some links below. Subscribe. We really would like to become your go-to place